embarking on a campaign to eradicate the cannibalistic woodcutters who operate out of the Inn of the Last Haven. Our heroes defeated the denizens of its lower level and freed one of their prisoners. Exploring the inn's upper level, they invaded the guarded chamber of Godeaux, the woodcutters' formidable leader. Having bested Godeaux and his bodyguards, they are now joined by their allies, the Jujuna, united in their inexorable resolve to rid the forest of the woodcutters forever. Perhaps today will mark the first full victory for Wyzyrd Skyzyrd!
Godspeed and fare thee well. Take all you need, here's every spell I know. I know.
Chapter 5, Web of the Woodsman.
All right, Mr. Sean. So your character name, we're gonna just call him Unibonger.
Unibonger? Really? We're making no effort.
Ask Brooks what his character name is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not a bong joke.
I don't know if the category is what makes it better.
What do you think you would like to play?
For some reason I have in my mind, and it's been a while, which sounds weird, is half orc druid.
Okay, all right. Let's just go ahead and put you on the basic one, which is Circle of the Moon, where you get to transform into different animals.
Okay.
To be fair, we have a fairly low intelligence group, so it's probably not. It's not going to matter too much.
That's fantastic.
All right. When you think about what your character was doing before they got sort of teleported into this weird world, were they like a charlatan, a thief, an entertainer, a priest, a folk hero, a far traveler,
I like to think of myself as a folk hero.
urban bounty hunter,
It should have been a folk song hero.
outlander,
Honestly, I'm thinking hermit sounds nice. But
hermit? You got it. Oh, I don't know if you know this. The premise of our group is that certain members of this group are bards, and they flavor themselves as a group called Wyzyrd Skyzyrd. You certainly could pick up the bagpipes, or let's see, we got drums, we've got flutes. You could pick up some of these, or you could go with something completely different.
Yeah, we could use a drummer. It's just like we're a legit D&D group. That's a legit band thing to say. It's like we could use a drummer.
you know what? Drum. That sounds.
You got it.
Because I'm looking at everything else. I'm like, I don't see anything.
Yeah. Everything should be set up and ready to go for you. The only thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to turn your stuff on, your inventory. Let's say you swing your quarterstaff at somebody. To figure out if you're going to hit them or not, you're going to hit this little +4. You have +4 because your wisdom is so high, I guess. I don't know, that's weird. You're going to click that, and it'll roll a dice across the table, and it'll tell you, it'll add in all your bonuses and stuff, so you don't have to do any math.
Okay.
And does everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so good. It's set for all of us to be able to see that. As we go, we'll kind of figure it out. We'll talk about it. Like if you want to turn into a squirrel and run away, we'll just start right here. I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, so we need to bring Garrett into the game. So we'll start with Garrett's perspective. You wake up in a bed that is not your own.
Typical night for Garrett. Feels around for women folk.
You don't remember exactly when you fell asleep, but you're pretty sure it wasn't here.
Not again. Slowly sit up and look around.
Okay, you can see off to the side of the bed that all your stuff is here. Like your pack, your weapons, everything. Nothing appears to be missing. But otherwise, the room, it doesn't look familiar to you in any way. It's a kind of a larger bed chamber. It does have, like, as you can see here, it's got like a sitting area. But in terms of why you're here, no indication.
All right. So I'll just get up and get my stuff together, get my clothes on if needed.
You're already dressed.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I could do sleep in my clothes.
After a moment, there's a large banging sound, and suddenly someone kicks in the door.
I'm not decent.
I'm not decent. That's the best. What they appear to be to you, Garrett, is they're humanoid, but they have a lot of ape-like sort of features. And the one in the front is demonstrably larger than the rest. You don't see the others very well because he's standing in the doorway, but you can see there's more than one. And the bigger one is the one who just kicked in the door. And he's kind of looking at you a little confused, like you were not what he expected to find in this room. You don't have the look of a woodcutter.
I try not to cut wood. If the wood lets me, I get it, and I hate talking to people. Oh. Yes, I'm not a woodcutter. May I help you since you let yourself in?
So he comes in, and behind him, this other one steps forward. And he says, he doesn't seem to have the way of a woodcutter either. How came you to be here in this chamber?
I just woke up and I was here. I went to sleep not here and woke up here.
The third one that seems to be behind, who at this point is coming off as the leader, is smaller. He seems younger than the others. He steps up to him and says, Father, if I was taken prisoner, perhaps I was not the only one.
I look down and, prisoner? I've got no chains. There are no bars. Wait, are there bars outside this room?
No, none other than the locked door that we just kicked in. You have a strange strategy to talk yourself out of being thought of as a possible friend. It's like, that's true. Why would he do that, Father? Clearly, if he had any sense, he would have just accepted that he was a prisoner. Like, that is true. Maybe we should consult the others about this.
There are more of you.
There are others like you who are not the same as us. Other outsiders in the woods. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Oh, well, in that case, I just need this room.
So he heads out. The big one stays where he is.
So, has anybody tried going back to sleep and maybe waking up not here?
We have always been here.
Alrighty.
This one's like, I think you should come with us.
Oh, definitely. I'm outnumbered anyway, so let us go.
So they lead you out into the hallway where the rest of you guys have just been finishing up.
What does he look like?
He looks half orc, so...
I mean, is he big? Is he intimidating?
Slightly smaller than most half-orcs.
Does he runt?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Okay, so it's not something that we'd see and go, and pull our swords out.
I don't know what you've seen. You're probably familiar with half-orcs as an
Dungeon
ethnicity.
Master, were all of the woodcutters were specifically human males, right?
Yeah.
None of them were half-orcs?
No, they all looked about the same. They were a very specific type.
All right.
Is Sabaki the leader of the Jujuna?
Sabeki is, yeah.
Sabeki, and he's there now, right?
Yeah, Sabeki's leading. He just came out, so...
What is this, Sabeki? Another woodcutter?
Something we found in the chamber, but he has not the look of a woodcutter. His wits remind me more of you lot.
I'm not a woodcutter, obviously.
What are you doing here? In this den of evil?
And what instruments do you play? This comes from Gladstone.
Not now, Gladstone.
Yeah. What master do you serve?
Would you call yourself more of a front man or more of a backup team player?
Gladstone, zip it.
Says a lot about a person.
As I walk forward, I'm walking with my staff, and as it hits this rhythmic against the flooring as I just walk forward.
Yeah. So,
It keeps perfect time. Yeah.
like what I'm hearing.
I don't play any instrument. What were the questions again? There was everybody was talking all at once, and I'm
the important question is why are you here in this den of evil if you are not a woodcutter?
I woke up in that room.
Oh, another woke up. You just woke up, so you're not from this place?
Not from this place. No.
And you have no idea how you got here?
No, I think. Is this real? Because last
the
night
Gladstone's kind of ask him about the chicken shack.
I may have eaten.
Ask him about the chicken shack. Right?
Dude, what was that guy's name again? The guy in the chicken
Have you been to the chicken shack? That's like this one's Gladstone, so he's standing right next to Brooks's character. That's what he's now asking you, Garrett. Have you been to the chicken shack?
Tilt my head. The fuck is a chicken shack?
I don't know.
I take it you haven't. You would know if you had been there.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the chicken shack, guys.
So you just woke up here just now?
Yes. Well, until these people bashed in the door and came in.
Well, it's difficult to explain, friend, but you woke up in the midst of an attack on this lodge.
Oh,
it is
In
filled
the
with...
broader scheme of things, you woke up in the midst of a quest, which you may be part of.
Oh, well, maybe he is if he just woke up here. You know, Reva's kind of just been throwing guys at us lately.
Are you sure you guys are not just that mushroom I ate last night?
I don't think so, but it is possible that you guys are all just in my dream.
Gladstone's dream?
That's Gladstone's theory. Yeah.
Lord, I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Yeah, shit could get weird if that's the case.
That would not be my preferred dream to be in.
That's a fair point.
Well, good sir, my name's Elva. What is your name?
This guy's not forthcoming with any answers.
He's so grizzled.
It is Karak, in which Karak is, of course, orc for runt.
Oh.
The runt of the litter.
Does he tell us that?
Well,
or are
no,
you just saying that as an aside? Okay.
That's more of a, that's what Karak means. So
okay, it's like weird thing, and my name means runt.
That's why I'm like,
yeah, they call me little shit.
Does it mean runt in Elvish or Orcish?
Orc.
Okay, so we wouldn't know. It's just Karak to us. Well, hail and well met, Karak.
Hello. Can I leave now? I need to get back to my.
Well, we need to finish clearing this building before we do anything else. As I was saying, this is a lodge filled with murderous cannibals. So you can understand our trepidation upon first seeing you.
Well, I think we're probably going to have to catch him up on the chicken shack spiel. He doesn't know why we're here.
Well, we can do that once we make sure there's no more murderous cannibals.
Yeah, we are in the middle of a battle.
I'm about to say, Scrog turned around. Are we going to kick down this door or what?
Scrog's been sitting by this door right here.
We've been waiting, and I just hear chatter at the end of the hall. What's going on?
You're in the middle of action right now.
Oh.
So Becky looks at Elva, and he says, "You're hurt."
Oh, I am hurt. And Elva has a large cut right across her, just like her collarbone. I had certainly used some healing if you have those capabilities.
We do. We have a ritual that we can do.
Do we have time for a ritual?
What is your insurance plan?
Really, do we have time? I was like, well, I guess we don't have to take the time if you don't want to.
How about you guys take it outside? I just don't want us to get attacked by cannibals while we're in here doing rituals. You understand?
Well, hold on. She was our best fighter in the last engagement. So
I know, but
she's the only one to get
can we just do a ritual in the middle of this room?
Do a ritual anywhere. It's not.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's just do it. Like, how long does this ritual
It's
take?
not soccer. It's just saying a few things.
You might be burning some sage or something. I don't know.
All right, let's get going. I am actually feeling a little bit faint, as you say.
So Becky and Kudu sort of just put their hands together and they start doing a kind of humming. And Karak can pick up the beat of this pretty easily. Like it's got a little funk to it. So Gladstone's digging it. All right, but you guys, they usher you to come forward.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And they put their hands on you, and you're healed back to your max hit points.
Oh, yes. I also would like to mention really quickly before we go any further that if Karak will click, he's on actions right now. If he clicks on where it says spells, he also has a series of spells that he can cast. The ones at the top are his cantrips, Infestation and Shillelagh. Shillelagh is something you cast as you hit with your stick, and it will make your stick hit harder. Yeah. Infestation causes bugs to eat people, so it's like a distance range spell.
That's awful.
And also, as far as spells are concerned, you can cast 3 before you rest, real spells, and you can cure wounds. Yeah. You have an ice knife and a thunder wave, as well as entangle. So those are just there, just in case. Before we go any further, I just want to let you know that those were there as well.
Thunder wave.
And just so you know, tradition dictates that when you cast Shillelagh, you have to go Shillelagh. It's just the rule.
Because you know,
I've never heard of this tradition.
No, yes.
Some spells have a verbal component, and that's this one.
As they heal me, I put my hand on my chest and I go, thank you and blessings to you as well. Do I feel not only my current hit points come back, do I feel any of my spell slots come back as well, DM?
No, they just healed your wounds.
Okay, all right.
Your spells are between you and your god.
All right, gotcha.
You need to see a specialist for that.
All right.
I can get you in September.
Door Gladstone's like, just don't be alarmed. There's a whole bunch of guys we fucked up in that room.
Yeah. you try not to trip on the corpses of the murderous cannibals.
I can't remember if Elva exploded one upstairs or it was one of the ones downstairs, but I mean, it's a mess.
It's a torso heap.
That wouldn't. That's probably not when we're not in my dream. I don't think I would have come up with that. All right, so Becky and the rest are ready to go with you now. Like, I suppose we can now take the fight to the rest of the group, since we have cleared this portion. There's only one more door yet that you guys haven't kicked in.
Do your thing, Scrog.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's see if the well, screw it. Let's kick down the door. I was gonna see if it's open, but that's not dramatic enough.
No. Yeah, who cares?
Let's close it first and then kick it down.
Yeah.
I don't like the looks of this.
The remnants of the inn have holed up in this last chamber, which was a group sleeping area. But they don't look quite right. If you look close enough, you can see just the sort of dull expression in their faces and the strands of cobwebbing that are hanging off of them.
Cordyceps. Called it.
Yeah. You disturbed the spider lair, the Dreamweaver's lair, before, and you fled, but they were looking for you, and that led them to track Greenwich back to here. So, but before you even came here, they were doing their work, taking over and trying to make this their new home.
So, do we think that those spiders are the enemies of the woodcutters?
Well, they're not their friends.
Maybe we just close that door and back away.
So you just want to shut the door? You don't want to go in there and kill these things?
Maybe, yeah.
Shut it. Scrog just kicked it down.
Yeah, kicked it down.
You're right. Just pick it back up. Just gently put it in place.
Just with on one hand, just eat.
Well, I'm going to yell out, Greenwich, you bastard! You thought you could kill us?
Greenwich is back there, but you actually see that, unlike the rest who are standing up and ready to fight, he's actually cocooned in webbing, so you can just barely see his face. But he's
How do you like
and
me
terrified
now?
looking. Yeah. This is exactly what you deserve, you piece of shit.
Dungeon Master, how did the Jujuna react when they see the giant spiders?
They're not happy about it. They're ready to move forward. Spiders aren't a natural part of the woods either.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think this is a discussion.
Yeah. Well, let's fight. Come on.
Let's do it.
So are you guys advancing into the room?
Yes.
Charge!
So, Elva, you're a little further behind now because you stepped forward to be healed. But Sebeki and Kudu are right behind you. They're on it.
Do they have bows and arrows or anything? Or are they like
You haven't seen them have any,
ranged weapons?
but you haven't seen them fight before.
Okay.
They don't have bows because they're not carrying very much. They don't have packs that you can see. So
Number 1 is the chief, and number 2 is his son?
Yep.
All right.
So that's Sebeki and Kudu, and the rest I don't think have names. And we'll find out very soon if that matters.
Do we need initiative or what?
Yeah.
It's time for initiatives.
So, Mr. Garrett, if you look on your screen, right kind of in the middle of the screen, you'll see a little box that says initiative.
Yeah, it's initiative +1.
All right, go ahead and click the +1. There you go. Oh, Unibonger 16.
Wow.
We're tired.
We and I was like, I really don't feel like doing this, Robert.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to do this mission.
Yeah, me neither, man. Keep this channel click.
Oh my god. Gladstone continues to be useless.
What did he get?
Oh, 1.
Oh,
He's,
1.
he's the drunk. Yeah, he just is always almost behind.
He's just leaning on the wall waiting for everyone else to
I always
finish.
picture him as Weekend at Bernie's if Bernie was alive, barely.
Yeah.
That's what I just head bobbling along behind us.
Maybe a little bit like Lebowski too. Just a little bit of.
Yeah. I got a beverage, man.
This is weird. It's showing all the baddies as just one entry times 6. It didn't do that before. Now I've got the bandits all have an initiative of 20.
20. Wow.
Yep. Same die that came up with a 1 for Gladstone.
Well, just let them attack. We can handle it.
All right.
They knew we were coming, right? Makes sense that they'd be ready to jump.
You had a massive battle.
Yeah.
Right.
And they heard us
outside the
about to
door.
kick the door in.
The lumberjacks are attacking us while the spiders are trying to eat them?
Or are they under
The
the control
spiders
of the
are-
spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It didn't show them individually because I hadn't started yet, but since I put those initiatives in, it won't let me change them. So I'm sorry, bandits.
That's all
And
right.
the spiders are just going to get a drop on you.
I mean, they knew we were coming. It makes total sense. We yelled charge and then kicked the door in. And how are they not going to hear that? They'll just kill Scrog. It's fine.
Yes. No, there's enough they could get at you or Gladstone because you're all standing in the doorway.
Well, I grab Gladstone and shove him in front of me.
That would be your action. You might be safe here, Brooks, because the rest of them are going to move in, but they're not going to be able to get much in the way. So let's see. So let's do 1 is attacking Gladstone. Gets an 18.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Poor Gladstone. We need to be careful because we thought we were all tough, and then last time 2 of us almost died. It's like, whoa.
All right, so he goes in for 1 through 8, and he gets 8 points of damage on Gladstone.
Uh-oh.
Gladstone dead.
No, but he's not happy.
You want me to go in and run Gladstone?
Yeah, that might be better.
So he was already wounded. So if you take away 8 hit points, he is
Oh, we didn't heal him?
really, no.
No, he's got 1 hit point.
He's looking really poorly right now.
Yeah, he's flashing red. So the next 2 guys are going after Scrog. All right, he hit you for 2, Scrog.
Yeah.
And the second guy is moving in And he misses.
2 damage.
And spiders are going to move in too.
Not the spiders.
The spider's moving.
Not the spiders.
They're closing the distance, but they're not going to attack. But they're going to be in attack range next time.
So are they controlling the people, like hypnotizing them?
Well, you're not getting much out of these guys.
Is that what it seems like?
They seem in a stupor. They're fighting
Okay.
you, but yeah.
Doesn't make sense. They wouldn't be fighting the spiders, so.
Yeah, this one hanging back makes it seem like he's actually trying to stay there to protect the spiders. All right, Elva goes next.
Elva is pretty much out of gas here, so she is going to start to look a little nervous, clutch her holy symbol on her chest, and with her other hand, she is going to fire off a bolt of purpley energy, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at number 1, which is right next door to Scrog. I'm going to go under the armpit of Gladstone into the face of number 1.
He's probably like
Should be
crouching.
easy because he's kind of leaning on the wall anyhow.
Yeah. And so he has to beat a 14 wisdom. So for him, you just want to roll his wisdom and see what he gets.
He got a 10, so I don't think...
Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and roll damage. And it's only going to be 1d8 because he isn't damaged at all, is he?
Number 1? No, none of these guys are.
Okay, then he takes 7 damage.
All right,
Pretty good.
Purpley blast right to the face.
not bad.
And then Elva kind of tries to disappear behind the mostly limp body of Gladstone.
He uses him as a
You
meat
are
shield.
using him as a shield.
Demonstrating the faith of her goddess.
Jujuna are up next.
Who is?
The Jujuna.
Ah.
The only ones that have anything they can do are Sobeki and
I make a battle cry and flip over. We.
They just pick me up and throw me at the spider.
Monkey flip.
Elf spear and throw me at the spider.
He can get past. I think what he's going to do is he is going to throw one of his curved knives.
Ooh.
They also use falchions, so they just like curved blades. All right, 15.
The curved blades, it's been shown, are more efficient at slicing.
Let's call it 4 on Bandit A.
All right. The red guy. Where does the thrown knife, does it stick in him? Does it like make a thud, or does it sort of
Yeah,
just
'cause
graze
they're
him and
not-
fly on by?
They're not just curved; they look like a handheld scythe, like a sickle.
Yeah.
But then they have these
Like a
barbed
kukri.
points throughout. So
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
that's what they're designed after. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Like a little bit of a hatchet.
once it gets in, yeah, it's a devil to get out.
Oh, that's awesome. So he has a big knife sticking out of him.
Yeah, and he
This
is
is turning into Rambo. Let's go.
It'd be nerve-wracking to be standing here watching blades like fly past my head, like
But Kudu unfortunately misses.
Oh.
and hits me in the back
Yeah.
of the head.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't get far. They rolled a 3, like so. You heard it whiz past your ear.
Be careful, little one.
All right, and the rest of the Jujuna are just going to kind of advance so they can try to get through that door as well. But you guys are kind of bottlenecked here, so until you guys move forward, there's not much they can do. Scrog, you're up.
Scrog!
Scrog.
Scrog.
First, I would like to rage,
Oh.
That's my favorite way to say it.
please.
First point of order, I would humbly request a rage.
So I need to click this.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to affect it automatically. We have to watch it.
And remember, this dude is down.
Take damage. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Oops.
Oh, he died once he got the knife stuck in him?
He went down.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. Yay.
I have a question real quick on these reactions. Or which are like a reaction to damage.
Mm-hmm. Reaction is something that you can take depending on what it is. just once a turn. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like right adjacent to your action. So for example, if somebody attacks me and you have a skill which allows you to shield an ally, but it's a reaction, you can take it as soon as they make the action that triggers it.
Mine says stone endurance. You take damage, you use your action to reduce the damage.
All right. So if somebody, so for example, last time, and if you want, I mean, the DM may let us just sort of step back in time. So the guy hits you. At that point, you can trigger your reaction, Stone's Endurance.
After I hear what the damage is, or no?
After I take the damage, can I react to it?
Or is it before, like when they just say, "Oh, you got it"?
Technically, I don't know. That would be a DM's call.
I don't
want to take her that one. I'm just saying in the future, if it's like, "Oh my god, he hit me for 20," or some weird crazy.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of times, Sean will just say he hits you for 10. And there's really no time for him to wait for you to say whether or not you're going to take a reaction or not. So let's just say, as long as you have a reaction, you can take it.
Oh, these are 2 a day that I can use for that too, I guess, until that resets. Okay. I just wanted to know. I didn't know what that was. I was reading it.
Well, it's your action now, so whatever.
Yeah, I raise my axe for why did the rage, and I'm going to hit number 2. I guess, yeah, that's number 2 in front of me.
Yeah.
9.
I'm not a woodcutter. I am a man cutter.
Yeah, I'm a cutter of woodcutters. I'm a woodcutter
cutter.
DC is 9.
That's it. No modifiers.
Yeah, it's just 9.
That is with the modifier.
Oh, then no.
What's plus? I don't have a DC.
What's the
modifier.
rage give you?
+2 in damage.
Oh, well then no.
So he rolled a 4, and then he has a +5 as his modifier, probably from his strength, which came to a total of 9.
Yeah.
Then no.
I miss again.
It glances off his armor. Let's not say that you missed it.
So every time I'm dramatic with the axe raise, it always it's like,
really.
Yeah. It's heavier than I thought.
I feel like you're kind of undercutting your full momentum. All right,
seems like you're telegraphing what you're about to do.
A little bit. I'd stop spinning it around.
What I want to do is grab Gladstone and pull him away. Can I give him to one of the Jujuna as an action? If I take up my whole action, if I grab him and hand him to one of them
I
and
think
say,
that's a moving action. If you just pulling him out of the way, and then I don't think you can move forward though after you do that.
All right, my plan is to grab him by the collar and pull him back towards the Jujuna behind me and say, "Get him to safety." Then
I'm fine.
I don't know if I have any ranged attacks. Let me look. Can I reach anyone from where I am?
Brooks, don't you have, as a cantrip, don't you have Vicious Mockery?
Yeah, I think so.
If that is a cantrip, you should be able to cast it.
Will that not hurt? Does that do everyone in front of me?
That will do one target.
Just one target?
Yeah, okay. If you have any spell slots, which I don't know that you have any spell slots left, then you'd be able to cast Thunder Wave, but I think you're out of that.
How will I know if I'm out of spell slots?
You're supposed to, every time you cast a spell, if you look at your spells where it says first level, there's like 3 little buttons there, or 2, depending on what, I have for 3.
And, one of them's open already. I mean, clicked already. Did it do that for me automatically?
No, every time you use it, you're supposed to do it yourself. But let's say you still have 2 slots left.
Okay.
In which case, you can cast Thunder Wave, but don't forget, if you do, you hit everyone in front of you.
Yeah. I can't do that. I can try sleep. Does that hit everyone in front of me?
No. Sleep works. It puts to sleep a certain number of hit points. So you'll go to the first person you try to sleep, and if they have less hit points than you cast, they fall asleep, and then it goes to the second person, and they keep falling asleep until you run out of hit points.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely doing that then.
Let me look up sleep real quick and see how that works again.
They call it Ambien.
I'm going to say, "Good night," and go.
Yeah.
So, Brooks, what you need to do is you need to roll 5d8.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, add that up.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
So you just did a custom roll and you got 29. So
Nice.
what that means, DM, is he starts with number 4, and then all of them will start to fall asleep, depending on like when you run out of
So we run out of hit points.
29
All
hit
right.
points. So if number 4 has 11 hit points, he falls asleep. And now you have 18 hit points left to go. If the next guy has less than 18 hit points, then he falls asleep. And they keep falling asleep until they have more hit points than 29.
Okay.
So
So,
my guess
hey,
is
little
that
man.
we'll either put 2 or 3 people to sleep, but they don't take any damage.
All right. So these 2 are sleeping. And with the leftover hit points, what does that do? Nothing if it's not enough?
Nothing.
Take them down?
Nothing if
Okay,
it's-
it's like a Dave and Buster's card.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there is no change.
Now, hopefully, like, I don't know if your characters would know this, so I'm kind of doing something called metagaming right here. But if any of us attack them, kick them, rustle them, cast a spell at them, they'll pop up awake. So,
So there's no
something to
like
think about.
disadvantage to them getting hit while they're asleep.
If they're on the ground, they're prone, which means if you're making a melee attack, for you, that would be awesome because you would have advantage. For somebody who, like me, who's making a ranged attack with a spell, I would have disadvantage because they're a smaller target. And the duration is 1 minute, which
That's
is like
pretty long.
10 rounds.
Yeah,
That's long.
plenty
Yeah.
of time, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are asleep?
2 of them went down, so 2 of them are asleep. How long does the sleep last?
10 actions.
10 rounds. Yeah.
10 rounds.
Oh,
yeah.
and then they'll be dead before they wake up.
Yeah.
Unless 10 rounds is a long time to be sleeping during a fight.
Now, one of their allies, if one of their allies was smart, they could come over and shake them awake, but that would take their whole action. And so they wouldn't get to make an attack on one of us.
Well, that's good. Either way, it's stalling some of their attacks.
And even if they wake up, they're still prone and they would have to use their movement, generally speaking, half their movement to stand back up. So it's a really good spell.
Awesome.
Has Carrick gone yet?
No.
What initiative did... Oh, he rolled a...
Carrick and Gladstone.
Gladstone rolled a 1.
Gladstone rolled a 1.
What did
Okay.
you roll, Carrick? I don't remember.
I thought it was a 16.
It was.
Oh, well, you should have gone before all of us.
We should just let him go next
Yeah, definitely.
and then go again at the top of the round.
Right.
Is Karek, what is his name with a K?
Yes.
We'll call him Big K.
All
Hey,
right.
dog.
Attack!
So if you have a ranged attack, you can take it, but otherwise you're going to have to cover some of this distance to get into the fight.
He can move up to 30 feet.
Well, that should be good enough in these quarters.
Let me push forward, I guess.
Yeah. Out of my way!
Everybody move!
Everybody move! Weak man!
Which way do you want to go? These guys on this side look to be asleep.
Little bard.
That guy looks like...
What did you do,
iffy.
Brooks? Did you hit him? Or you
I did sleep.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I went to sleep.
So these guys haven't been touched. Those guys just fell asleep. So you want to go after one of these guys?
Yeah, definitely.
If you want to hit them with your stick, you could do it, but instead of using your stick, you could cast
The
Shillelagh,
staff. Excuse me.
the staff. That's right.
Low key insulting. Hit him with your stick.
That twig you have.
You could hit him with your staff, and you would be able to use your magical ability to help you hit.
Yeah. That, well, I guess I have to do Shillelagh.
I'll allow it.
So you would go to your spells and then click on that +4.
So it's 13 plus 4 is 17.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is that damage or to hit?
No, that's 17 to hit, Sean.
Okay, so that's a hit.
All right, now, so you're going to roll damage. You see where it says 1d8 plus 2? Click on that.
Oh, I see. Okay. So 6?
Six damage.
A good hit.
I'm going to look over at Scrog and say,
Mm.
I want to take some notes.
All right, so he's still up. And let's see who's left that hasn't gone. The captain can go.
Gladstone hasn't gone either, has he?
Gladstone's dead last, so he hasn't gone.
He
Okay.
dead last.
Yeah.
So let's see. So that's this dude. Come in, and he is going to just go straight for Scrog.
Poor Scrog.
Scrog's a target. What's going on?
Well, he's the big guy. They think he's the most dangerous one.
Yeah, he's in the front too. So
I'm just in here raging, seething. Like,
He doesn't
Keeps
hit.
flashing that axe.
yeah.
What's your AC, Scrog?
14.
Yeah, he doesn't hit. So he
at least
runs
you
forward
didn't miss
and
the
misses.
door when he tried to kick it in.
I have all intimidation factor. People miss me a lot. It's
Can I do Viscous Monkey for Gladstone?
No, because Gladstone's panicking because he's dying. He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Oh, he can cure himself. I guess
he's
that
like
makes
1
sense.
HP, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very badass, but if you say so.
He heals himself for 9 points.
I like that. That's a conversation. He's like, I will cast this and sacrifice. And he's like, just heal yourself. Shut up. You stay back there.
That sounds like that's what Elva is standing
Elva's like,
right
just
there.
stop.
It's
Just
like
No.
yeah.
I cast this. It's not even called that.
It's all dramatic. Just
I
like
cast Viscous Monkey.
No, you're drunk. Heal yourself.
That's not
you're
what it's
drunk,
spelled.
Gladstone. Yeah, like that.
For God's sake.
Okay, so Gladstone. Oh, you healed him up already. Okay.
Yeah, I handled that. I told you I'd run him.
Back at the top, the only person that is now ahead of Carrick is bandit number E. And so
And he's got a bone to pick.
yeah, he's gonna go up for Carrick. He's the closest, and you just hit him.
Oh. Scrog's like, phew.
Oh, what's your AC?
Carrick's AC is 12 currently because he is not currently equipping his shield.
Well, this dude missed you, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
All right, so Carrick, it is now your turn.
Is that number 5?
Yes, that's who just tried to hit you.
And that's the one I first hit too, I think.
Yeah.
Let me swipe at him with the quarterstaff.
Bring him down.
Eat stick.
Eat stick.
We're workshopping slogans.
Yeah.
Roll +4, right, to hit.
Yeah, that's where your quarterstaff is. Just the +4 will roll a 13 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. And then you roll damage, and because you've got, 2 hands, you get to roll the 1d8.
And I hit the wrong button anyway. That's fine. It's a 4.
Just roll. You can just roll it again. Roll it again if you hit the wrong one. Yeah. There you go.
Ah,
Should have went with the first one. Oh well. You live, you learn.
he is still
Sorry.
up. He's not happy about it, but he is still up. All right, so number 6 is going to come after Scrog, and 17 hits. Up. Scrog is going to take 5 damage.
Ow.
Ooh.
Yoy.
You okay, Scrog?
I have 16. Now I have 11. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
fine.
you got plenty.
Next up are the spiders.
Mm.
Uh-oh. They haven't gone yet, so
Oh,
that's
shit.
not good.
Yeah. Spider number 1 is going to shoot across at Wee.
Aw,
Oh, you're right there.
gross.
19, that's a hit.
Ah,
Ooh.
And
uncool, spider. Uncool. Does spider web do damage, or does it just tie me up?
Web
Target
just
is
sticks you,
restrained.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I stuck?
Well, he can struggle or he can attack it
I
to
see.
get out. He has to cut himself free.
Or you could just stand there and cast ranged attacks.
Mhm.
You don't
Like-
have to break out of it.
Oh,
Alright.
but I can still do spells with my hands? Like they're
Yes.
not bound to my side by the web?
Unless you imagine it that way, Brooks.
I don't know what to imagine. I've never seen a giant spider in real life.
Thank God.
I can imagine quite a lot.
Spider number 2 is going to actually come in for a bite on Carrick. And that's a hit. Make a constitution save.
You see where it says Constitution? And it'll say like +2? Yeah, you just click
Yeah.
on the little +2, and it'll should.
Oh.
Boom. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I know.
it's 7.
Okay. So you failed save.
Man, we suck at rolling on this online
Yeah,
thing.
we're having bad rolls today.
I would have bad rolls with physical dice.
I'm not a dice person either.
And I
Take
love
7
that.
damage, Carrick.
7. Back it up. 7, so.
Did it bite him or hit him? What did it do?
It bit him.
Oh,
So that's what you got. You're taking poison damage at full potency since you failed to save.
Got 10. So I'm now at 10 hit points.
All right. Because if you go to 0 on those, you'll be paralyzed.
Okay.
All right. So the spiders have gone. I think we got a couple more woodcutters coming up. So I guess 3's gonna go after Carrick because he's just there. So the rest of you guys are gonna have to come into the room, or you're just letting these guys absorb damage. And that's a hit.
We're okay.
I can't. Honest to webs, man. I'm sorry.
3 points of damage to Carrick.
Come on, where you at? There you are.
Carrick took 3. And Elva is up.
isn't there one of the woodcutters that's injured?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5 is injured.
Number 5 is injured. All right. I'm gonna sort of swirl my hands around again, just for the spectacle of it, and I'm gonna cast another purpley bolt right at 5's face, and 5 has got to be a wisdom roll of 14.
1.
Oh,
So-
excellent. So what does that mean?
It means you struck him dumb.
He was already dumb by the sound of it.
Do what? So what happens
Oh,
if it
and
fails
it's
to
a
save?
12.
12 damage?
Yes,
All right, so let's have a look at. He wasn't doing too well, so
he's dead.
he could
You just
you
straight
gotta stop
murdered that man with your
you just keep
intelligence.
exploding people.
And when the purpley bolt hits him, it hits him square in the face, and his eyes explode. And DM, does he fall flat dead?
Yeah, technically.
Is he dead now?
If his eyes exploded, he's
Then he's gone. That's it.
yeah. I think that did actually put him at like -10
Yes.
is where that put him. So
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
His head exploded. Yeah.
He needs 10 more hit points just to be dead.
yeah. The Jujunas are up. So let's see. Sebeki is going to rush in to assist his comrades, which means he's actually going to go after the spider. He's not going to leave the spider for his son to go after. All right. So he's going after the spider. I don't think that's a hit, but we'll look. No, unfortunately, Sebeki missed. Godeaux is going to come in to assist his
Becky,
father.
man, I thought you were badass.
Oh my god. I believe Godeaux just stabbed Sebeki.
Man, it's like playing cards with my sister's kids.
He's young. This is his first battle. He's been in a pit.
Keystone Cops.
Bushling.
So he accidentally attacks his father for 3 points of damage.
You're such a disappointment to me.
The narrative fits though. He's like, I'll help father. He just comes in behind and stabs him in the back.
Say, no, don't. Oh,
No, boy.
God damn it.
talked about this.
All right. Let's see if the other Jujuna can come in to help. Big dude is going to come in. And he's going to attack number 6 there. Because that's who's on his mind. And he is going to hit for 2 points of damage. So that's number G. This dude here will come in.
All right.
And 4 is going to go after the leader. 16 is a hit. He's going to do 6 to the leader. These guys are just going to advance at this point. Because even covering that distance, they still have to get around everybody. That's all they're going to do. And Scrog.
All right. Let's try this again. I'm going to hit, oh my god, number 6.
All right.
Let's try this. 15.
All right.
Ooh,
Nice hit.
nice hit.
All right, damage. So you didn't,
Oh,
but it also didn't add +2 to it. It's not doing that automatically for some reason.
okay. So just add +2.
So
We'll say 15.
All right, it's your turn.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Did you say-
Wave.
Is that like... Okay, so you're coming ahead.
It affects everyone in front of me, is my understanding.
All right. Does that count like if they're adjacent in front, or if that's like, what's the radius?
I don't know.
Let me look really quick.
Because you can easily get the remaining woodcutters. I just don't know if
Says
you're
a
gonna get
wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
this. So what's the save? What do I have to make?
Constitution saves for each of these against Wee's spell casting.
Hey, I'm rolling the dice. I got 10.
Brooks, where it says spells,
Uh-huh.
at the top it'll say +2 modifier, +4 spell attack, and then it'll say your save DC.
Yeah, save DC is 13.
Okay, meaning they have to get a 13 or better.
Yes.
Or okay. So the first spider failed it.
If it's a successful save, they take half the damage.
The
Right.
second spider failed it, so that's good. How many more of these dudes do we have?
So they also both are taking 10 points of damage, huh?
1.
And getting pushed 10 feet away.
We might have just cleared the
The
room.
leader made it.
But he would take half the damage.
Number
And isn't
3
pushed.
made it. Okay, so let's these guys got pushed back against the wall because there's no further to go.
That's a badass spell.
Blasted out some windows on that.
Frog is impressed.
Greenwich is glued to the floor, so I'm gonna leave him there. Just blew these bodies out.
Just through the windows.
Oh wait, what is it? What does it do to the sleeping ones? They can't save. Do they just get automatically pushed and damaged?
I would think that they would still get a Constitution saving
Yeah.
throw.
I mean, they still
We'll
have
give them the
Constitution.
save.
They just can't.
Let's see. Failed and failed. That doesn't matter.
So it just shoves them out the windows. Those poor guys.
That would be awesome. I would say though that woke them up.
Yeah, surely. If it can be heard 300 feet, I think that'd probably
would
wake
be-
them up.
That's the one thing. Like, yeah, you're gonna get your damage on those guys, and they got the push, but they definitely are gonna be like, "What the shit?"
How do you do? It says at higher levels, when using the spell slot at second level or higher. So can spells level up too?
Yeah, so as
Okay.
you level up, you'll get more spell slots at different levels. And even
Uh-huh.
if you've got a level 1 spell, you could cast it sometimes using your level 2 spell slot, and then it gets extra damage or extra effects or
Oh.
whatever else.
Okay.
Looks like everyone's up. Like, some of them are hurting, but yeah. And Ford just woke up, so he's standing up. He's standing from his prone position. That's gonna be his action this round.
That'd be disorienting.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to wake up.
Did they take a lot of damage? I didn't really catch if they were hurt or not.
But they all look pretty dazed by it. Like, one of them is not so good on his feet, but none of them got knocked down.
Anytime somebody is under 50% health, if you don't want to say how many hit points they have left, you could say that they look bloodied. That's the condition, the bloodied condition. So I'm kind of guessing, is everybody in here bloodied right now?
No,
Oh my God, okay.
some are.
They will be.
Gladstone is going to charge.
Has he been healed?
Yeah.
He healed himself last time.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's
he's
right.
Rearing, so he's going to go after the bandit captain, woodcutter captain. He's going to miss.
So I mean,
Whatever.
technically he's sober for once.
You suck.
Yeah, does a healing spell sober you up?
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's
So let's see who's left. He's going to charge forward and attack we as well. And he's going to miss.
Bring it on, bitches!
Garrick,
Yeah.
it's your go.
All right. Let's see. Is it possible? Well, let's see. That's 90 feet range. Would it be possible to cast Entangle at the enemy at the far end of the room?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're well within range.
All right, let's do that. Hit cast, obviously.
Yeah, so you will hit cast next to entangle, and all that's going to do, though, is take like one of those little squares away from you so you know how many spell slots you have left.
Yes.
And then you could go ahead, if you don't mind, and just read it.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain.
Will that work inside a building?
Is it wood floor?
I think so, because it's wood floors, yeah.
Man, that would be super surreal.
this is a magical world.
Yeah, but like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He just did a blast of thunder out of you, Rick.
I mean, come on.
So nothing to cast. They just all have to do their strength save. What's the target on that strength save?
Attack save is strength 12.
Spider number 1.
Hope not.
All right, spider number 1 saved with a 1, so number 4 woke up wiry. Just got a 20 on his save.
Oh,
Jesus. Well, that was
Yeah.
a wasted slot.
Number 2 also made his save. And spider number 2 also failed the save. So that's good because your two
Ooh, good.
dudes made their save, but the spiders didn't. In fact,
Very
spider number 1 is like plastered to the wall. It saved the bear. It rolled a 1.
I'm just glad that I can entangle a spider.
Yeah, how's that feel?
How'd you walk into that one, huh?
Because you're the one who got bit. Now, if they're entangled, what can they do?
so they're restrained. If they just want to sit there and stay restrained within the vines, that's fine. They can like shoot stuff at us. But if they want to move, then they have to use their action to roll a strength saving throw. So they will lose their action.
Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. All right, so let's see. Spider number 1 got another 1. Oh my god!
Man, these
It's like
spiders,
every
man.
time it's basically pulled off 2 legs trying to get out of this.
That sound really disoriented them.
Spider number 2. Oh yeah, it's just 11. Yeah. What was the target? 12.
Well, he
Yeah.
fails.
So he also failed. Woodcutters 2 and 3 are up next. Or either one of those. They should both be up. Actually. They made this strength save, so they're not in any way entangled, right?
But it is supposed to make the room harder to walk through. Didn't it say something
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
a difficult terrain, so it cuts their movement in half. But
It's close
Their
quarters
move-
here, though. If their
Yeah.
movement's 30, then they're still going to be able to cross the room. So let's see.
hold on, let me check difficult terrain.
And your AC is 12, Carrick, so he misses. Number 3 is going to go after Kudu. 14, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hit. Yeah, so he did 1 point of damage to Kudu, so... Well, he's not fighting well, but at least he's taking enough of a hit for people to see. And after those dudes, it goes to Elva again.
Everyone's kind of piled up here, but I'm sort of peering around. I assume at this point everyone's been hit by a thunder wave. Okay, how about number 6?
Number 6. Let's see. Is
Right in front of we.
that- Yeah, he does not look too great.
Good. I'm going to take aim at him. Once again, a little bit of a flourish, but nobody's really looking at me, so I'm just going to kind of fudge it. And then purple beam right to his head. 14 wisdom.
All right, so let's see.
When she does these flourishes, I'm kind of picturing like Stevie Nicks swinging around with her dress and stuff.
He does not make it.
Oh, that is too bad. Let's go ahead and roll. Bam.
11.
His hair momentarily stands straight up on his head. Just for a second. He stiffens, and I'm going to imagine he falls flat to the floor.
Yeah, he did. All right. Coming up after Elva, the Jujuna will go. Becky is going to charge the spider while it's down. Let's see if he can. And he misses. Kudu's going to stay away from Sebeki.
Yes, please.
Attack number 3. And he hits. So he hits 3 for 4 points of damage. Good hit, but he's still up. Big boy is going to go after the other spider. Yep, that's a hit. He is going to do 7 points of damage to spider number 1.
I feel like we're in a game show. It's like Bachelor number 1.
Yeah.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
D&D Beyond gives them letters, and I gave the icons numbers. So, Mr. Number 4 here can attack Mr. Number 1.
Number 4 is attacking number 1?
Jujuna number 4 is attacking
Oh, okay.
Woodcutter number 1. And unfortunately, he misses.
I also like to think of the Jujuna as wearing big jerseys with numbers on them.
Number 3 is going to come in at this point and go after Woodcutter number 3. Also misses. That die has used its juice up, apparently. Jujuna 7 is going to come up, and he'll get a hit on Woodcutter 1. And misses. Might be time to trade that one out. And Scrog.
Who's left? One's left?
1 is left. 2 and 3.
Those spiders.
I shall hit one.
I'll hit 1. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
23? Yes.
No, that's a hit.
Are you sure? Oh, 2 plus 5. Or 2. It's 5, then plus 2, 7.
Alright, for 7 points of damage. He's still going strong, but at least that's good. Good hit.
These guys are tough.
Solid hit.
You should say that while you're...
A solid hit.
Solid hit.
Very good.
Alright, now you're bound by spider webs right now?
Yes, and I am going to run out of the room until I can get out of these spider webs because I can't cast any more spells.
You're stuck.
Oh, so I'm stuck to the floor. Like I can't... Well, I ran into the room with my spider webs on.
Well, I probably missed that.
Okay. I just thought my arms were bound to me. I didn't think I was stuck.
Well, am I wrong, Megan? I mean, was he supposed
Your
to?
arms aren't bound. Your feet are glued to the floor.
Yeah. So I apparently just gave you a free action.
I'm going to furiously chop at the webs and try to get free.
I don't think you have to roll to hit, obviously, but it takes 5 points of damage to actually cut through.
Should I use my rapier or a dagger? Well, I guess a dagger would make more sense, but...
Yeah, so do dagger damage. I mean,
okay.
There's nothing to hit.
And I got a whopping 5.
That's enough to cut through. So at least
okay.
that frees you up for next time.
Okay.
But that's your move. And then Gladstone's action now. So Gladstone's going to go after the leader too. And miss. You suck, Gladstone. It's you, Carrick.
Lately, I've been attacking. I attacked number 2, right?
That's an unfortunate name that guy's got.
Deuce.
Number 2.
Drop the deuce.
I'm going to drop that deuce.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I did give all those guys names. We just haven't been using them. Granite is that guy's name.
Roll to hit, then a +4.
All right.
So 15 total. No, I don't want that. Move. No. Did me wrong, phone.
Oh, you're doing this on your phone. I didn't think about that.
Oh, 9.
9 damage.
That would be hard.
Ooh.
All right, so he is down. That's
All right.
Damn,
2.
dude.
We are chopping through these guys. Wow.
Do a little bit of chopping ourselves, wood choppers.
So let's see if the spiders can free themselves from the entanglement. What was it, 12?
Yes.
Okay, so spider number 1, after pulling off 2 of his legs, is now free.
Ooh.
And spider number 2 is also free. So that is their action. Bandit number 2 is down. Bandit number 3's turn. All right. So Krennic just took a hit from number 3. 3 damage to Krennic.
Carrick?
Yes, Carrick. Krennic is from Star Wars.
I'm at a 3 after damage.
Okay, so he's looking kind of bloody, yeah. So these guys are taking a toll. You're taking a bigger toll on them, but they're taking
Did we
a toll.
miss Gladstone's action?
No, he missed. At the end of last round, he had an action. He just missed.
Okay.
All right. So after number 3, then it is Elva's turn.
I'm gonna notice how bad Carrick is looking and look down at my hands and realize that like there's nothing I can cast to heal him right now. But who is the baddie that's within
That'd be number 3.
baddie number 3 is within swiping distance? All right, so the next
Yeah, you'll have to move forward if you're talking about a melee.
No. A purple bolt.
Oh, good lord. How many of those do you get?
They're cantrips.
Good lord. Those are pretty
Yeah.
powerful cantrip. Mine is
Yeah.
just mocking someone to make them feel bad.
Words do hurt, sir.
Not yet, they don't.
All right, so number 3's gotta be has to beat the wisdom of 14. That's a wisdom roll.
He does not.
Has he taken any damage at all?
Yeah. He's pretty bloody already.
Then he's gonna take another 3.
All right. 3. And that takes him down.
Oh, yay! He stops for a second and he breathes in like that was nothing, and then he falls over dead.
Technically, he falls over unconscious, but he's bleeding out.
Okay, falls over unconscious.
And breaks his neck upon hitting the ground.
And he says inconceivable as he falls.
It's an old reference, but it holds up.
I think after Elva go the Jujunas. Yes. So let's see if the Jujuna, they're good at taking like hits for you guys, but they're not good at doing any damage. Let's see. So Becky's gonna try again at the spider. Oh, I don't think so. I think those spiders are just a little tougher than that, so Becky. Yeah, they are. Okay. So he missed. Big boy's gonna go after the other spider. And he just barely hit. And does 4 points of damage to spider number 1. Godeaux and number 3 here are going to go after the bandit. Actually, number 3 is going to go for the spider because he wants to help his chieftain. And that's a hit. For 6 points of damage on spider number 2. And Godeaux, poor Godeaux missed. Number 4 is in range, though. He's also going to go after Bandit Captain and also miss. Number 7 is also going to go after the Bandit because he's right there. And that's just barely a hit for 7 points of damage on numero 1. And 5 is moving forward. And he'll go after the spider. Well, actually, he'll go after 4 because 4 is guarding the spider. And he misses. So that's it for the Jujuna. I believe that's Scrog now.
All right, I'm gonna finish my business with number 1.
Finish my business. We've got business to finish.
Yeah, you.
That's funny. That would be scary.
I
But
want you. Already had him.
I had him already. I want you. So, yikes.
I probably missed it. 8.
I'm a computer. That's what you just
Do all the downloading.
stop all the downloading.
I got an 8 on the
Yeah, so no.
miss. All right, take a rain check then.
Uh-oh.
All right, it is now your turn, and you are free of the webbing.
All right, let me see. Let me gauge the room.
We'll just assume that when you thunderclapped them, you just kind of pitched your whole body forward to get ahead.
All right. So where am I here?
The leader is the one who's most immediately in front of
Okay, well I am gonna rapier him.
you. Oh,
Sounded wrong.
there's no call for that. Let's try to keep it civilized, gentlemen.
I got a
Village.
20. Well, 15 plus
Oh.
5.
That's
Oh,
good though.
That's awesome.
Definitely a hit. So
All right, now let's do some piercing damage. Whopping 7
7 points damage.
of piercing damage.
Yeah, well, he's not happy about it, but he's not bloody. He's doing good.
God, dude.
He looks
Is this
actually
one of
he
those
looks
guys that's
kind
got 100 hit points?
he actually looks pretty staggered. Actually, I won't say that he's
Who, number
bloodied.
1?
It's got like 1,000,000 hit points. It's going to take them all day to kill. I haven't even dealt with the spiders yet.
All right. Well, the Jujuna are starting to turn. You actually did some good damage. You probably did the most damage to the spiders of anybody.
Yeah, but
The
I mean,
Jujuna are finally taking advantage of what you bought by knocking them back. But the Jujuna have been eating it. You can see why they haven't raided this haven before. Number 4 is going to attack this dude. Actually, is going to attack the big boy because big boy is actually got a hit on the spider. Ooh, 20 on the big boy.
big boy.
All right, big boy.
Is that what we're calling him?
He gets lucky on these damage rolls, like 1, twice that is 2. So good job, number 6, taking a hit. What's your AC?
Do me?
Yeah.
It is armor class 14.
Yeah, so he is going to just barely hit you. For 2 points.
It's a paper cut.
So he takes 2.
2 damage.
Yeah, Gladstone gets his attack. Gladstone is going
Gladstone, I think, is going to take. Hold on a minute. Gladstone is going to take his last spell and cast Cure Wounds on
on who?
Carrick.
Oh, all right.
Say, I don't believe Gladstone would do that.
I just like the idea that
I mean, he
Elvin just
barely knows
keeps
that guy.
telling him, heal him. Like, I never get to fight anybody.
Oh my God! And he wasted it for three points.
So he
But-
somehow hurt him even worse.
Yeah, Carrick does heal for 3 points, so you get to add 3 back on.
Alright.
Thanks, Mom.
We got to work on who's the boss here.
Yeah, we gotta work on our internal communication, you know? Should I do Gladstone as Owen Wilson for the rest of the time? Like, I'm just saying, man, we might need a way of attacking and all. It's being all willy-nilly in the middle of a fight. Throwing Gladstone out on his ass.
You knew Gladstone was. Okay. No one's going to get those references, though.
No one gets any of our references
I do.
with
Well,
this
yeah,
show.
I mean, no one outside of us.
Okay, so the spiders are up. No, it's Carrick. Carrick, it comes before the spiders.
Does anybody look too damaged on our side?
Well, you.
On our side of things, I think just you, if you want to
Yeah.
heal yourself.
I mean,
Yeah,
frankly.
if you wanted to throw another heal on yourself, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm good with that too. 3. Well, hey.
Oh,
Oh,
was it 3?
no.
That's good.
No, we got a +2 on the.
Oh, okay.
So 5 total. Yay.
All right.
Nice.
Don't just look at the dice. Look at everything else, Sean.
Kirak, Sean, I think you only cast Entangle and Cure Wounds, and you've got 3 slots.
I just realized that.
Yeah, so you still got a spell left over, and then, of course, you can use those cantrips at will.
Make sure I hit heal instead of damage, Sean. All right.
Yeah.
I have laid hands upon. No, not going there. No.
All right, so the spiders are up. Spider
You
number 1.
infuse yourself with the vigor of nature.
There we go.
Spider number 1 is the queen of all ones. All right, so
Well, it's number 1. It's right there in the name.
she just bit herself.
Jeez. I feel kind of bad at fighting her. I mean, is she like special needs?
Oh, she ripped her legs off. She's probably feeling kind of woozy.
I feel kind of guilty fighting her.
All right, what's just the base damage of the bite itself?
The other
outside of
spider is
poison?
the chaperone.
Let's do 1d8 to yourself. 7 points of damage to herself.
She actually damaged herself?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she actually incapacitated herself.
Oh.
She bit herself unconscious.
What's wrong with this spider?
That's not good, man.
She's still rocked by that thunder wave. That's what happened.
Yeah.
She's still dazed by the thunder wave.
Spider number 2 is going to try to do a little bit better against Sabeki. And let's just see what that gives you. That's close. Sabeki. Yep. Just barely hits Sabeki. Now, I gotta remember, Sabeki has to do a Constitution save. Which he makes. Okay. So Sabeki is going to take, what, 1d8? Yep. He's going to take 4 points of damage on a bite.
Come on, guys.
Those 2 bandits are gone. The woodcutters are down. Elva, it is your turn.
All right, number 1 is the closest bad guy left to our group. And he has some injury on him.
Yeah, he
Okay.
looks pretty hurt. He's not slowed down by it, but yeah, he's pretty hurt.
The reason I ask is the spell does different things based on whether or not they're already injured when I cast it.
They've been nickel and diming him to death over here. So
All right, so I'm going to cast it number 1, which means they have to beat a Wisdom 14 roll.
Nope.
No. So she's getting tired. Elva's getting very tired, and it's like just a little fizzle of sparks come out at this point, a little lavender spark, but it does hit him right on his eyebrow, and his eyebrow starts to go up in smoke, and it does 2 points of damage.
Leaving him frazzled.
My eyebrow.
No one penetrated me. You just burned my eyebrow off. What the hell?
Rude.
Yeah, not really. Like I said,
I have
he's
a date tonight.
He's a zombie, so he doesn't care.
2 points isn't enough to off him?
No.
Uh,
All right. So after Elva, I think is it the Jujuna again? Yep.
Jujuna.
Let's see what the Jujunas are doing. All right. So Big Boy is going to shift to attack number 4 as he's in his way. And he is going to hit for 2 points of damage on Woodcutter D. That is enough to take him down.
all right.
So Mr. D is down again. Put your ass straight to bed. Number 5 will go after spider number 2. And miss. And number 3 is going after 20 on the spider.
Did he roll a 20?
He rolled a 20.
Well, that's a crit.
That's 10 points of damage on spider number 2. And spider number 2 is down. number 3, and Saveki will both charge woodcutter number 1. Specky, castle 1, good God. And did 3 points of damage to number 3. They were overzealous. So Jujuna C just took 3 points of damage.
Now it's time to finish number 1. I will finish you. Let's see what I get. 8 again.
To hit. So
Yeah.
No.
You got cursed dice.
Strog is eating it right now.
I don't have a lot of accuracy.
All right. So then it's we.
All right. So red guy is still standing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have no choice but to continue to rapier him. That's the only damage I can do, really. It's the only weapon I've got here. All right, so to hit, I got a 6.
Nope.
He's surrounded by all of us, and we cannot hit this guy.
Never mind.
Yeah. Things aren't going great for him. He seems kind of confused because now that his masters are gone, he's kind of looks a little disoriented, but not fully lucid just yet. So he is still in an attacking state. Technically, neither of the spiders are fully dead.
They're just
they
waiting.
have some hold over him still. But he does look like he's like starting to wonder what's going on right now. So it's Carrick's turn now. Actually, it's Gladstone's turn. I'm sorry. I'm getting lost in the weeds
Gladstone.
here.
Says, fear not. And he steps forward and he points at number 1 and he says, you cockalorum, you snollygoster, you pillock. And he casts Vicious Mockery.
Viscous monkeys!
Viscous Monkeys. Vicious Mockery. And number 1 has to beat a wisdom of 12.
All right. He does not. They really probably should have been at a disadvantage on these wisdom checks anyway, but he doesn't. But I don't think any of them's made one, so it doesn't matter.
So a psychic beam of hateful words comes out of Gladstone's mouth and it hits him for 2 damage.
All right. Shockingly, he's still up.
Oh, no.
So you're like ugly and stuff. That's
Yeah.
about the level of it.
Well, I don't know what a cockamackerel is. So, the word
But I'm going to
student-
take it as offense.
I know. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Carrick, it's your go.
Right now, the only one that's up is 1.
Yeah.
2-hand strike with the staff.
Finish him.
Yeah.
24. I rolled a 20 plus the 4.
Okay. So what's your damage?
Wow.
Oh,
If he rolled a 20 plus a 4, whatever he gets on his dice is doubled. That's
Yep.
a critical
If
hit.
you rolled a nat 20, then that's crit.
12 total.
That's doubled or 12?
No, that's just
8 plus 2 plus 2 is what I got, and so it's 12.
Okay, so that's double that because it's a critical
Man.
hit.
24.
So you just hit him for 24 damage?
Yikes.
he blows apart, doesn't he? He shatters.
Yeah, try not to get his guts all over me.
He turns into a fine mist.
Yeah.
And he is down.
Yay!
All right.
He just undramatically slumps to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, which the sad thing is during this round, the Jujuna were taking their action over there to execute the spiders. So he became conscious like right as he was dying. What? And then he just fell dead.
What about
Now, what about
Greenwich?
this jerk? Exactly. What about this jerk in the middle of the room?
He's still tied up and bound to the floor.
Is he aware of what's happening now?
Yeah,
Or is
I
he-
mean, his mouth is covered in webbing, but his
he's
eyes
not
are wide open.
hypnotized. Okay. I say we uncover his mouth and talk to him.
He's a little panicked right now. Where'd you come from? Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
What was your plan, Greenwich? Tell me the truth. You're going to bring us here and eat us? Is that what your plan was?
I wanted to bring you here to see if you might join us.
BS. We
That's
tried
not
to
what
join
happened,
you, fell straight into a trapdoor.
Well, we have an initiation process.
Oh, please. I want to be real cold. I have one too, and then stab him in the heart, but I'm not going to do that because that's murder.
That's like the worst crime.
Should we leave him here, guys, as is? Or should we give him a fighting chance?
Why don't we ask the Jujuna what they think an appropriate punishment for him would be?
No, that's true. I'm going to leave you to the Jujuna, Greenwich.
Sebeki steps forward. I'm not sure what more we can do to him that he hasn't already done to himself. He led the weavers here, and they destroyed his home.
We helped.
That doesn't mean that he can't go out and still eat people.
Well, maybe we should take him and give him to the tree women. Let their judgment have him.
Yeah, perhaps we should. Since it's our fault he got away in the first place.
That would be a great way to make peace with them.
That sounds like a pretty good way to close the loop on that
Yeah,
one,
so,
guy.
that was kind of like our bad. And,
So the big guy just comes over and just picks him up, throws him over his shoulder.
Awesome. All right, but I'm going to search this house before we leave, if everyone's cool with that.
We've come to
Sure.
expect it, I believe.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Well, it's just smart. Wouldn't you do that in real life? You just leave and not look for anything
You're
useful.
going to go to bother
You mean after you murder people,
killing
search their
everyone
stuff?
in the
That
house,
wasn't a
the least
murder.
you can do.
Sounds like home invasion.
It was a rescue.
We literally came in trying to play music for them on their stage.
That's
And they
true.
attacked
That's
us.
true.
Gladstone's pointing at Carrot. Who knows where the hell they got this
Yeah.
guy from?
Seriously, this guy
Yeah.
just locked up in a bedroom? God knows, Carrick, what they had planned for you. Locked in the bedroom. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is a dangerous world, Carrick. You may not want to travel alone.
Yeah, why don't you tell him the spiel now that we're safe? Somebody. Anyone? Me?
Oh, guess I'm going then.
We have been given a quest, Carrick. I will take the initiative here.
I told you to give him the chicken shack
We all
speech already.
the three of us also woke up in a bed that we did not go to sleep in.
Different beds.
We were exploring the town and we encountered a magical being who told us that he brought us into this world to test us through a quest to see if we would be worthy to be heroes in a land called Xenonia, which is in need of heroes. And all of us having had unfortunate situations back home, we agreed that this would be a good fresh start for us. And so we are attempting to fulfill this quest. I believe you may have been brought here by the same being. I don't know how else you could just randomly wake up in such a place. So I believe that he wanted to have you tested as well, if you'd care to join us. Or you could stay here. The lodge is empty now. It could be your lodge. Start your own inn.
Oh, we can make this our home base.
Oh,
Think we should do
I was
that.
having a wonderful life. I was by myself, maybe some animals around. It was great.
Had his own swamp.
Don't put yourself out on our account.
Yeah, I know.
The big guy barely did anything, so
Oh, man. He chose violence today.
you know what? Yes, this will work. This will work.
I'm going to quickly peruse the room. Let me know if I find anything.
All right. Well, in this room, you find spread out amongst the things, like there's several beds as you see, but amongst people's possessions, there's a total of 20 gold pieces.
Yoink.
Where the spiders were creating what seemed to be a new nest, you find a mysterious potion.
Oh. I think we should give this to Elva. I don't trust any of the rest of us with it.
And also a shiny shield.
Oh,
I'll give that to Elva too, unless one of you guys want it.
All right, I'll go ahead and take. What kind of shield is it, Sean? It's just a regular old shield.
+1.
Oh.
And I don't know if any of you have any skill for identifying potions.
What would we use for that?
I don't know, some kind of arcane knowledge?
Investigation or arcana?
I would
Does
think
anybody
arcana,
have a proficiency in arcana? Once again, intelligence light group here.
Or would it be an efficiency? What do you mean by that? I have arcana. I got a +3 bonus on it.
You have a +3 bonus, then you should roll.
Okay.
Click that +3,
Uh-huh.
and then Sean will decide, depending on how powerful that liquid is,
Ooh.
if you have enough. If it's just a regular like low level thing and you roll 10 or better, you should be able to tell what it is.
I got
But
an
if it's
18.
yeah, it's a healing potion.
Healing potion.
That was anticlimactic.
It's not alcoholic, Gladstone.
Well,
Hands
Sebeki
off.
also points out we should harvest the venom of these weavers. It has many uses.
I didn't know you could do that.
Who has the highest?
You want to be very careful doing it.
Carrick, I think, is trained in medicine, so wouldn't he be able
Oh,
to
yeah.
extract it from the glands?
I've got a +2 medicine.
Then the Jujuna can show you where the venom
Okay.
sacs are.
We're gonna need you to milk these glands.
Gently.
But yeah, between you and the Jujuna, each group ought to be able to extract a jar's worth. In the lieutenant's quarters, you find a small chest with 50 gold pieces squirreled away,
50. Nice.
and another potion that looks exactly like the one that you found in the spider lair.
Another healing potion. I'll grab that and give it to Elva.
Let's, if you don't mind, let's split those up between
Oh, okay.
anybody that has healing. I have healing, so if I go down, it's good.
Okay, so I'll give it to Carrick.
Yeah, I'd give it to Carrick.
And in the main chamber where you found the collective 20 gold pieces, you also find a treasury of rope and candles, if anybody wants any.
We does. We know he wants it.
Much as,
He wants all the
much
candles.
as you could like.
Hey man, you
Much as
complain,
you
but
can
when we
carry.
set up on stage, that's going to provide some atmosphere.
Yeah. That sounds like a gaffer's problem.
Yeah. It's going to make us look cool.
That's roadie talk.
What about downstairs? Anything good? I know there's alcohol down there for Gladstone.
Yeah, I think we should go have a drink.
I'm all for that.
That's a stellar idea.
Even down there, it's got bodies all over the place.
Yeah, the Jujuna are like,
That's
this
fine.
is an
We're
evil
covered
place.
in like guts, viscera, and stuff.
It's like been exploding all over us.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Wait, don't leave us, Jujuna. We need you to guide us back out of this place.
Take the stairs. That's what we're doing.
No, we know how to take the path. Get back to
Well,
the path.
I want to get to. I was hoping that they could take us to the caverns, help us avoid the dangers of the wood a little bit.
Where the hell did all my people just go? I know of no caverns.
No caverns. Do you know where the paths lead?
Unfortunately for you, all paths lead to this place and stop. It's called the Inn of the Last Haven for a reason by the men who came here.
Oh, so there's no other paths that lead out of this forest?
No, only the ones you came in through. When the men came and they built on this place, and they charred the earth around it, and nothing has grown. And I believe that is when the paths disappeared. I believe the forest shunned this place when that happened.
So you are unable to escort us to the caverns.
Honestly, beyond this point, I don't know where you could go. As I said, the forest stopped growing here. Where the forest doesn't grow, it doesn't speak to us. This whole place is a blight on the forest, and we can make nothing grow here,
Yes, we know.
even with our magic.
Right. I want to speak to the others in Elvish. Is there anything else that you guys can think to ask him?
I'm just going to shake my head at we and kind of shrug my shoulders, and I go, I guess we basically haven't learned anything or haven't lost anything from where we were before we even ran into them.
I'm going to pretend I didn't understand what they said.
Oh,
Smart. We'll talk about you and we won't know. Sebeki, I am pleased to have met you. I am glad that we fought together. You are proud and strong warriors.
You have proven yourselves to be honorable towards us, even as outsiders. And the magic of the Jujuna is strong, but not in this place. I don't know. Perhaps your gods can send you a sign. Ours have failed us here.
Well, I hope we meet again.
yeah, and maybe just to reiterate, could you just try and smooth things over with the leaf ladies, because we messed that up kind of bad. So just smooth that out for us, please, just in case we run into them again.
Well, I believe now they would recognize you as friends of the forest, and the original insult to them you
They
have
were going
restored.
to until you called them leaf ladies.
Yeah, well, you are all terrible at remembering names.
Very bad.
Well, thank you, Sebeki. I wish you safe travels.
Thank you for helping me rescue my son.
Get that dagger wound looked at.
Yeah,
It just looks down. Oh, yeah.
it's pretty serious.
I'll work that out with the boy when we get home. He still has much to learn.
All right. So I say that we stay the night here because I don't want to sleep in the woods.
Yes, we should
Yeah.
sleep.
Can I ask the Jujuna for one more thing?
Well, if you catch them, yeah.
Jujuna,
They're outside if you're wanting to walk outside with them.
can you do us one last favor? Can you help us drag all these bodies outside? I don't want to sleep in this place with bodies all over the place.
I would say leave this as a tomb and destroy it with them inside. But as I said, the fire is no friend of the forest.
So you would recommend we just leave it as is with all the bodies inside?
I wouldn't plant them in this earth unless I thought they would grow into trees.
All right. Well, that's fine. I just didn't want to sleep with them in the building with us.
They're icky.
Most of the dead ones are kind of confined to certain rooms. I guess we could just, sleep in the ones where there's not someone dead.
All right then. Farewell, Sebeki.
Farewell. May your gods send you the sign you wish for.
Let's get drunk, everyone. We've earned it. Is there food in this place? I assume they eat something other than people.
I don't think we should eat anything here.
Oh, so literally all they have is people food.
I don't know that I want to be trying to guess.
Well, they might have vegetables
Do
or
they have
something.
any salad fixins? That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Very good. Bread,
No.
butter.
I'm just not sure there's separating ingredients.
Even the butter I wouldn't trust.
Oh,
Not cool.
All right. So let's try to arrange one of the rooms that have enough beds for us and get the bodies out of them. Put all the bodies into one room and shut and lock the door.
Yeah, they are kind of spread out everywhere. Like, trying to think.
The only room they're not in is the front room of the bar. Just sleep in there.
Yeah, really.
I guess we don't need beds. I guess you're right. It just sounds nice to sleep in a bed.
Well, there's a bedroom right there to the right. Nobody was in. Go sleep in that by yourself.
By myself in a floor full of
Oh my
corpses.
gosh. Are you an adventurer?
We will sleep in the bar, as I'm sure Gladstone has done many times.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's already passed out on the.
He's already downstairs.
I'm slowly getting rich, by the way. How much gold is
Yeah.
rich?
In our world, any gold.
How much gold do you guys have? I'm just curious.
Are you just claiming all this gold for yourself?
Well, no one else is taking it. I'm taking it. How much gold do you guys have? I'm just curious.
I don't.
I have 15.
I have 25. How much do you have?
I'm not going to say.
So we all fought these people, and you're just taking all the gold.
Well, did you ask for some gold? Did any of you express interest? Did you search the rooms?
I didn't think we'd need to, but okay.
Yeah, I thought we were an autonomous collective.
It's fine. I'll be the business manager. I'll handle the money. I want to throw all the bodies in the trap hole.
Oh, that's
what
I
we
wanna
should
touch 'em.
do.
That was a good idea, but then you have to touch them.
Well, that's what Scrog's for. He's the big
I'm
guy.
not doing this.
I'm not even getting paid.
I'm not even concerned about these bodies. You're the only one who has a problem with them.
You are the manager. He takes all the money and just outsources all the work to the group.
Look at me. I've got weak arms, huh?
Meanwhile, Scrog is using like 4 bodies as a mattress. He's like, this is better.
Gross. He's like pulling the bones out and sharpening them into daggers. Like, what are you doing, man? Jesus.
We should eat them.
You got yourself a stew. Throw some of these guys in there.
When you eat a cannibal, that's the perfect crime.
Yeah.
Good night, stars. Good night, moon. Good night, sweet Jujuna. Soon I'll be beyond the sea. I'll sleep on deep in dream. Good night, sword. Good night, axe. Good night, eyes. I'll just relax. Dream not of being spider snacks, but lost in slumber's stream. Good night, life. Hollow death. Goodbye, my sweet fleeting breath, the last of which I've come to take, for I'll be dead before I wake.